What's up, my fellow cinephiles and movie geeks alike? Welcome back or welcome to DC Extra, where today we're going to be talking about some of the things that were announced at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. First off, I'd just like to say that this is based on the things I'm kind of interested in. And if you do want to see about more of the announcements and stuff, I'll link in the description to the site I'm using to discover all these things. And there are some more on other franchises that I won't be covering in this video. So if you want to read some of those, feel free to do that in the description below. Anyway, we're going in chronological order here. So we're starting with Five Nights at Freddy's. We got a trailer for the second movie for this one, and it looks quite interesting. I was impressed by the first one, not really knowing what to expect, so hopefully the second one keeps in line with this. I don't know when this is getting released, so I believe it's in December though. Later this year, I'm pretty sure. But this should be a good movie, or hopefully will anyway. But we'll have to wait and see for that one. Next up, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Season 2, got a trailer for them. And we do have a release date for this one, that being December 10th. And I don't know too much about the source material for this one, but a friend of mine does enjoy these quite a bit and is looking forward to it, so I hope I enjoy it as much as he does. Anyway, Gen V, the boys spin-off series, is getting a Season 2, and we got a trailer for this one. This one is being released on September 17th, so that one is the soonest we have coming so far. The trailer definitely looked interesting. We have a few characters from The Boys showing up here. Specifically, Starlight is coming back in this one, and looks like she's teaming up with Marie, I believe her name was, from the first season. So this looks all pretty interesting, and I wonder how it's going to tie in to The Boys Season 5, I believe we're up to now. Anyway, now moving on to some DC stuff. We got a trailer for Aztec Batman Clash of the Empires, which was one I had completely forgotten about. I believe this was announced a few years ago, but I haven't really heard much about it since. But we got a trailer for it. Looks quite interesting. And this is released on digital September 23rd, so there's no theatrical run for this one, as is case with most of the animated movies. Next up, with some comic stuff, we got some details about DC's current all-in run. We're getting a Absolute Green Arrow miniseries with 6 issues of this, and this will be spinning out of Absolute Evil that is being released this spring. Additionally, Absolute Batman villains are coming soon, including the Scarecrow and Red Hood, so we'll see how these are depicted within this Absolute universe. And in December, Absolute Batman is going to be focused on the Joker. So a Joker in the Absolute universe will be absolutely terrifying. But moreover, Batman is also meeting Wonder Woman in her Absolute title. So that should be quite fun as well. And also apparently Absolute Deadshot was trained by Alfred in this universe. Now to one of the upcoming things is DCKO. This is a culmination of the current all-in run, and it's going to be a 5-stage tournament to crown a new King Omega to defeat Darkseid. And this is basically a tournament of characters who will go head-to-head, potentially in a fight, potentially in a battle of wits, who knows. But we did have some of the brackets announced, so I'll put that up on screen now so that you can see it. And it looks like this will be quite an interesting one, so we will wait and see what happens with this. I'm honestly kind of looking forward to it. Kind of sounded weird when I first heard about it, but it should be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting, in a good way or a bad way, that's yet to be seen. And apparently everyone on the bracket in KO will be allowed to bring in one item for the tournament. And it was revealed that Superman will be bringing in brass knuckles with mini suns. So this should give him quite the power up. Anyway, big shout out to ZWolf94 on Reddit for posting all these announcements that were, I believe, collated from Twitter. But if you want to go see these in more detail and read them for yourself, I will link this one down in the description below. Next up, and finally, the thing I'm most excited about is Peacemaker Season 2. We got a trailer for this one, and it looks insane. We're keeping the humor, we're keeping the dark nature, and we're keeping the Peacemaker. What I'm most intrigued to see, though, is how it ties into the DC universe, because it was previously in the DCEU, and now it's going to be in the DCU. So how that kind of moves forward, how they address that, will be very interesting to see. And this one, I believe, is coming out on the 21st of August. So this one is coming out the soonest. And it's a good thing, because I'm most excited about this one. Anyway, those were all the major announcements in all the things I'm interested in anyway. Marvel was noticeably not present at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, but that was expected ahead of time. So we all knew that. Additionally, there was nothing got to do with Star Wars either. But Disney does do their own D23 event, so we might see Star Wars and Marvel announcements during that, whenever that occurs. Anyway, that is it for this one. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and leave your suggestions for future video ideas. But until the next one, goodbye for now.